They're ashamed because they know they were holding you back. They want to communicate with you. That's why they're watching you up late at night, watching you, waiting for an opportunity, hoping that you'll say or do something, like really thinking about you, hoping that you'll contact, because in the past, there are times when you guys had that energetic connection. You know who this is if it's for you. One of those people who you think about them and they contact you. That's how they still feel. And in fact, you might still feel them thinking about you. Yeah, the veil is thin. You're going to feel that stuff. Professional bag fumbler. Gosh. They know they messed up. They know they held you back with their own limitations. It's like they told you you couldn't do something. And then as soon as you moved on, you did it. And you did it better than they could have expected. It was something they never could have done. And you know what else? This is a person who has to be dragged out of their house to do anything, like has to be begged to do anything. They're very stubborn. Let's say you talk them into a good idea, but it might take you years. You know, it might take years to talk them into doing something they need to do for themselves. And then when they finally do it, they act like it was their idea all along. And it wasn't. They're starting to see that. And they don't know why they're like this, but that's why they fumble all over and over, because they're very stubborn. They're getting their own way. And if somebody gets in their own way, they're going to get in your way, holding you back. I mean, when I tell you they're ashamed, I mean, it's deep, deep, deep shame, because it's everywhere. It's like you're everywhere they look. You may be on social media, or something about social media, something is going on that's reminding them of you. A topic, or even a celebrity, somebody who, for some reason, there's a parallel there. I don't know how to explain that. It's just like an energetic parallel, something that they keep seeing. It just takes them straight back to you. And they're so upset about that. They're really more angry with themselves, not with you. They're angry with themselves. They're ashamed when it comes to you. They feel scorned. Why do they feel scorned? That's weird. They feel like they don't even really know what's holding them back. Like, why the stubbornness? Bullheaded. Like, this is weird. Red flags everywhere. Gosh, no. Yeah, red flags indeed. Like, they see themselves as a walking red flag now. They're pretty upset with themselves. That's why they're up late too. Because they'd love to be along the ride with you. Like, that's what I just got. Like, they want to be where you are. They want you to pull them along like you used to. In fact, they may have ridden your coattails in the past. You must be really doing something. Okay. Oh, wow. All of these. Oh, you can do better. And you have. They know that. Look, this arrow points up. You are doing so much better. You always could do better than them. And you know what? You can still do better than you're doing now. And you're working toward that. They had a wake-up call about themselves. And it's really a shame, because they know if they contacted you and said congratulations or just anything, whatever, it's going to come up that this could have happened earlier for you if they hadn't held you back. They know better now. They know there's no point of even trying to hold you back now, because you have accomplished something. Emotional exhaustion. What a shock. Emotional exhaustion came out. They are emotionally exhausting. In fact, I'm getting emotionally exhausting thinking about them. They don't feel like they've had a fair chance in life to do the things they need to do. They feel tied down, not to somebody. Well, maybe some of them, yeah, some of them are tied down to someone, but they just feel tied down by life, like their hands are tied. But they're not. They can get out of their own way anytime they want to. They need to make better decisions. Like, they're letting other people drag them down. They are a people pleaser. But they also just have a lot of limitations, like limiting beliefs, always talking down to themselves. Look, number one thing you got to do is say good things to yourself about yourself. Even look in the mirror and say it. I know that sounds like a weird thing to do. Some of you know what I mean, though. It's a very powerful manifestation method. And no, it's not evil. It is not evil at all. Look at yourself in the mirror and just say good things to yourself as though you're talking to a future version of yourself. Celebration incoming, social media fake, self-medicating, security. I'm definitely getting the self-medicating. They might even be an alcoholic or on their way to being like full-blown alcoholic. And that's very sad, because they don't feel like they have security. Like, they feel like watching you do well has just shattered their entire being. Like, it has just shattered them. They don't know if they'll ever be the same. They are confused and bewildered, and they just feel like they're wandering around in the woods, not knowing where to go. They don't even know where they are. You messed up their whole worldview because you showed them that certain things can happen that they didn't think could happen. And, you might be saying, well, I haven't done anything. Maybe just you succeeding on your own. Maybe you just being happy on your own. Happy without them. That could be it. Like, they didn't think that would happen. They can't be happy by themselves. And if they are by themselves right now, they're really suffering. But no, some of them are in just really bad relationships. Because whoever's in a relationship with this person, I honestly, I'm not trying to speak negative, but I'm just telling you the energy coming through. Anyone's going to be miserable in a relationship with this person because they're going to be held back. Unless they have the same exact limiting beliefs, the same exact negativity toward life. But the thing is, if you just try, you're going to succeed. If you shoot for the moon, you may still hit the stars. That's the truth. At least you tried. You're further ahead than you were. And they're not even willing to try. It's very sad. And social media fake. They don't want you to know it's them, but you know it's them. Your spirit's going to tell you. Your spirit will tell you. This is just for your intuition. You don't have to do anything about this person except for know that they realize what they did now. They just don't know why they did it. They don't know why they're like this. When I keep saying it's sad, it is sad. They don't feel like they have any security. Oh, okay. How to react to this person that popped out. Your debt is forgiven. Forgive them, but that doesn't mean you have to have them back in your life. Forgive and move on. And that's what they need to do. That's what's really holding them back is they have a lot of unforgiveness toward other people, a lot of blame toward other people. And I think a lot of us do that. It's really easy to sit back and blame your parents, especially those of us who didn't have the best parents and have a lot of trauma associated with that. But it's your choice if you want to be held back by that or not. Now, there are times when you're held back by that and you don't realize it. But your spirit will show you, and you grow more every day. And this person just needs to understand that. Work on those triggers instead of sitting around upset about it. Use that pain to fuel something. They can't do that. It's they just don't have the will to even push themselves off the couch. That's what I just got. They just want to sit there and drink. And that's just an example of something else. May they get the help they need. But this is terrible. Really, I'm getting a terrible energy. Someone who is miserable, and it's they want to be miserable, but they don't see it that way. You have to make a conscious effort to not be that way. It's all in what you focus on. I know a lot of us have PTSD. We have trauma. We've been through some terrible things, but what you focus on grows. If you keep focusing on all that stuff from the past, on all those triggers, you're going to keep triggering yourself. If you focus on the good things you want and just dare to let yourself believe that you can have those things, watch your life change. Your life is going to shift in massive ways. Let go of that. Let go of that stuff because those limiting beliefs aren't your fault necessarily, but you don't have to keep them. Walk in love. That's what this person needs, even from afar. Think about them in a good way. Think about them getting the things they want, getting the help they need. Don't wish evil upon them. Do not repay evil for evil, but repay evil with good. Good thoughts from afar. There's so much in the Bible about that, written in code pretty much. But Jesus talks about that. The power of your mind. And in Zechariah, it says, don't even imagine evil against your neighbors. There's a lot of meaning to that. Don't imagine evil for this person. Imagine good things. And your intuition will guide you how to do that. And you know what? If this person heals, you're going to heal. You're going to get even more. This is really about you too. It's not really about them. If you wish good things, if you really think good things, good thoughts, and I mean actively think them. If you think good thoughts, think about this person being happy, think about them letting go of those limiting beliefs, guess what? Yours are going to start going away because this person's a reflection of you. Everything in your reality is, Neo. Everything. Just telling you stuff I've learned that I wish I'd learned a long time ago would have made my life easier. Last card. I'm telling you some major life hacks that I know a lot of people aren't ready for, but the veil is thin and you're going to learn soon enough. The power is all in your mind. You are good at many things, and that's why this person is really ashamed and jealous. But really, there's a lot of stuff they're good at too, but they're not willing to let go of these limiting beliefs. They're not willing to just go for it. Go for it. You are good at so much. And this person just couldn't see that, or they did and they were just afraid. So they held you back. Do not be held back. You are held back by no one. You are good at many things. It is spoken, it is written, and so it is. Amen.